Hello everyone, today we will be looking at the Konnected Smart Garage Opener blaQ model. So they reached out to me, they saw that I did a video on a Rat GTO because I have a smart garage by Chamberlain myQ, and I think a year ago they decided to close out the API and everyone got pissed. That means that once you close out the API, you can't use third-party apps to connect to use the garage opener. So it's no longer available on Home Assistant, and then you have to pay subscription on like your Tesla if you want myQ to work. They were just pretty much gouging everyone. So I did a video on a Rat GDO, which was a workaround to run it locally and not through the cloud, so you could connect it to Home Assistant. I'll put the link to the video here or on the video screen here if you're interested on that. But then this company here reached out to me. It's called Konnected. This is a free sample that they gave me, but it's up to me to do the video and make an honest review of it. And I thought it was interesting. So this is another device that's supposed to be like the Rat GTO one, where you could run your Chamberlain myQ garage locally without using the cloud, and you could use it and you could port it through Home Assistant. They also have another model that if it's other garage opener or older model Chamberlain, you could use that model as well. So let me show you on the website here. So this is their website. So it looks like they have some different models here. The garage opener, you can control it anywhere. So you have the black and the white version, and I think this one here is for older version garages if you have it. So you make your old garage opener smart, and it works with these SmartThings here. So look up what kind of model you have. I have the Chamberlain, so they sent me this one to try out, and I'm gonna try it out and let you guys know. But yeah, it works. Just you can run it locally or through the cloud through the app. Free monitoring, no. You can control it here, local. You can do Home Assistant, Hubitat, Home Sierra, Control 4, or you can work it on the cloud here. And this is the product comparison between the black and the white here. So just make sure which garage opener you have. And it looks like it's really easy to install, just a couple of wires. And this is what the unit looks like on the website. But I'll do a quick unboxing and installation of the video, but of the product. But yeah, I've never heard of a company, but it's pretty cool. I know the Rat GTO one is kind of a little ghetto. It works really well. I still have it working, but there's no case on it. It's just kind of like a board, and some guy's just doing it as a hobby. But he did a really good job on it. But if you want something a little bit more presentable, you could go for this guy here. So I'm gonna unbox it first, and I'll install it on my garage openers to see how well it works. So this is the retail packaging. It got beat up a little bit during shipping, but I think the content should be fine. So yeah, I love to have things run locally on my Home Assistant here. So yeah, this kind of tells you which garage works for with the buttons and all that good stuff here. So yeah, let's open it up and see what you get. You get, it looks like, oh, this is a tool. So it comes with a nice little tool, which is pretty cool. And then, you know what? I didn't have my lights on. Let me turn it on here. Sorry about that if it was a little bit dark. Looks like they gave you some wires, which is pretty cool. And then you get a detailed instruction, which is nice. Nice color printed instructions. So I'll open it up here if you guys want to take a look at the instructions. Go ahead and pause the video and then take a quick look at it. This is the other end here. This is how to get it installed on the app. So pretty nice that it comes with instructions. A lot of products usually don't have instructions. You've got a warning label, which is pretty cool. Stickers to mount your device or screws. Well, the product's really small. This is the actual size of the product. So like I said, nicely presented. That's your power, auxiliary, and this is where you would intercept the signals. Screw in the wire. Like it's just a button. I don't know what that is, but then yeah. So you got some mounting points here, screws on the bottom, nothing on the side. Micro USB. I wish that they would do USB-C since everyone's doing USB-C, but it's okay. Micro USB is fine because at least they give you the hardware for it. A lot of places they don't give you the plug for it, but no, you know what? Actually, sorry, my bad. I thought that was for the power. Power's back here, so they have their own power outlet. So never mind. Power plug, long cable plugged into here. I wonder what that micro USB is for. If it's maybe for programming or something. Of course, I didn't look at the instructions, but I just want to do a quick unboxing first for you guys. So yeah, so it comes with a nice long power cord, so you can hook it up. Unit is very small, fits in the palm of my hand, and it's roughly a little bit under 3 inches wide, 2 inches tall. So it's pretty small, compact, small footprint. So you could kind of hide this on top of your garage opener, mount it here, zip tie it. But what's cool is the company actually gives you a lot of products here. This warning sticker is pretty awesome. The mounting screws, the instructions, extra wires, installation pin, and the product and the cable. So that's everything you get out of the box. So let's go ahead and get it installed on the garage and see how well it works with my Home Assistant integration. So looking at the instruction, it looks pretty easy. First, step one, they want you to connect to the device. So you're pretty much gonna power on the device first and connect it to your wireless home network. So you could do that on a computer by going to this IP address or connecting it to that Wi-Fi SSID when it's on. You could download the app here to find it online if you want. And then after step one, step two is if you want to connect it to the cloud, you can download the Konnected Cloud app that they have and then connect it to your SmartThing or Amazon Alexa. But for me, I'm going to use Home Assistant. So I'm going to connect it with my Home Assistant locally. So that's my plan there. And then, so that's step two. Then step three, it's pretty simple. So you just want to check this signal, which should be good, hopefully. And then you got two ways to mount it. One way to mount it is this way here. You're going to intercept the wire here and take the wire that they have and intercept it here with their device here on their terminal. So it'll share the connection and intercept it together. Let's see which. Looks like it's the red and the white one. The red and the white wire, according to what they say, existing. So you're going to find the wall switch here. The wire for your wall switch. And then find the wire that goes into the garage opener. Then just take this wire, hook it up to the same ports of your wall switch. And then hook it up to the back here of the red and the white here. So you can do it that way. The option mounting 2 is you can mount it, you can intercept it from the wall here, from the wall button to the unit, then to the power. Or you could do pass through if the wire is too thick if this is too thick and you can't fit two wires in there. You could use the pass through function here. So take the wall, move it over here to the right side here for the wall, and then it'll pass it through on the left side here on the controller to the garage opener and then back out. So either way, pass through, you could do that. I'm gonna do it option 1 Option one looks easiest for me, and I want the unit to be near my on top of the garage opener since I have an extra outlet on top, so you can't see that I will hide this unit from it. So I'm gonna do option one. So let's go ahead and move out to the garage and get this bad boy installed. Okay, so I'm in my garage right now, and the first thing they want to do is connect the device to Wi-Fi first. So I guess you plug it in first and go to this IP address and plug it in. And then for wiring it up, I'm going to do method one, which only takes 2 wires to wire up. So it looks pretty easy, and they already supply you with the wire here that I did on the unboxing, and the ends are already stripped, so you don't have to do any stripping. And my garage opener is up here, so if you open the side, it will be pretty much the red and the white on the left side there. So it should be a pretty easy install. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up this unit here first to power, get it on Wi-Fi, and then I'm gonna hook it up to my garage opener since there's an outlet on the next to it. I have an extra one. I'm gonna hook this unit to the and place it on top of the garage opener. So I'm gonna go ahead and power it on right now, and then we'll get it synced up to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so I found I got my temporary plug here. I'm just going to temporarily plug it in just to get it on Wi-Fi first before I hook it up to my garage opener. So I'm going to plug it in. So there's no on and off. There's no on and off button. It just kind of turns on right when you plug it in. So keep that in mind. So I'm just going to let it hang here for a little bit, and then just wait for a minute for it to boot up because it's probably got software in here for it to boot up. And then I'm going to go to my cell phone. I'm going to go to my cell phone. I'm going to go open up a web browser. And then I'm going to go to the IP address. Actually, you know what? We're supposed to look for the Wi-Fi signal. So I'm going to go to settings, go to Wi-Fi, and it looks like it sees it. If you scroll to your other network, you see connected dash string and number 5813E8. I'm going to click on that one. So it's going to connect to it. So it looks like I'm now connected to the network. So now, since I'm connected to it, I'm going to go ahead and open up Safari. And then I'm going to go to this URL, which is http:// 192.168.4.1. Okay, so it looks like it went to a page, and then it sees all the Wi-Fi network that's close by. So just go ahead and click on the one that you want and that you are on, and then put in your Wi-Fi password. So we're going to put in our Wi-Fi password, hit save, and it tells you it's going to try to connect to the network. So it says give it some time, so we'll see if these lights do anything. I think like it might have connected already if I don't see the Wi-Fi network on here, but let's go to Home Assistant and see if it sees any new devices. Looks like it might. Yeah, I think it already connected to the network because right now, if you see Home Assistant, it picked it up already. So I'm not going to configure it yet. I'm just going to head and connect it first on my garage door opener, and then we'll put it on Home Assistant. So it looks like we already did it. It took the network. Home Assistant sees it, so I'm going to unplug it, and then, as you can see, I have an extra outlet there for my garage opener. I'm just going to plug it straight up there, and then I'm going to run the wires and run it up there. So I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'll show you the end result. So I'm going to plug it there, run the 2 wires right there, and then put the unit on top of the garage opener. So I'll do that off camera right now, since I'm the only cameraman here. Okay, so I'm going to use this wire that they gave us, and basically on the instructions, if you look here, red wire goes into the left here, and then white wire goes to the right here, just 2 wires. And they include a little tool here that comes with it. So just, so you can pretty much screw it down if you want. Yeah, so they made it pretty easy. So you got all the tools that you need. You don't have to go looking for it, which is pretty cool about this kit. So I'm gonna kind of open it up a little bit like this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the red. So go red, red, white, white. So just stick it in there like this, and then just use this screw tool. Screw it down, and that's it. Just a couple of twists, and it's nice and tight. So just do that on this side here. Screw it down, and then you're good. It doesn't have to be super tight, just tight enough so that the wires don't get loose. I mean, it's not going to move or anything, so it should be okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this side. And then this side, I'm going to plug it into my garage opener. And that should be it. So this side, I can't show you how I'm going to plug in this side. There's only one cameraman. I'm the only cameraman, so I need both hands to do it, but I'll show you the aftermath of it. Okay, so I got the wires in. So I pretty much put it on the left red here. The red stripe, red white stripe goes into the left here. The white goes into the second one here. When you put both of the wires in, just be sure you tug on it lightly on both the garage wire and the one that you just installed, because you want to make sure that it's nice and clamped inside, because if it comes off when you tug on it a little bit, that means the connection isn't made and you might have problems with it. So just after you push this down and it clamps in, just tug on both of the wires that went into that hole, and then make sure that it's nice and tight. And then after that, you're pretty much done. So I have the unit on the top here. So now I'm going to run the power cable from here to the unit, and then leave this on top of the garage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera real fast. All right, so now I have it plugged in, and I just have the unit kind of sitting on top here. The unit is really light. It weighs like nothing. So I want it away from the motor on top here, so it doesn't hit it or anything. There's a plastic cover up here, but I just want to make it so that I can see the status of the light if there's any issues without using a ladder. So I kind of just left it there hanging on top here, on top of these wires. But like I said, for me, it's super light, so I don't mind it sitting there. So yeah, so I'm pretty much ready to go. So everything's hooked up, it's on Wi-Fi, it's connected, and everything's good to go. So now I'm going to go back to the app and get it installed on my Home Assistant. Okay, I'm in the app now, and I'm going to go to my Home Assistant, and it sees the garage opener, so I'm going to hit configure, and then I'm going to hit submit, and then that's it. It's already in. Here you can set the area. I don't have a garage area set, so I'm going to skip this part. And then, as you can see, it's there under ESP Home. Hit one device, and then you're in the menu. Okay, so now that we have the app already synced up, ready to go, this is what it looks like inside Home Assistant. So it looks like you got some controls here. You can open and close the garage, up, stop, down. You can turn on the garage lights, which you can see here. Turn it on. You could put it to learn mode. Lock. I think you can lock this out so that the controls are locked out. And then this pre-close warning. Ah, it looks like it plays a little sound for you when it pre-closes, so that if someone's in the garage while you're driving off with the automation, it will make a sound, and then the person inside the garage would know that it's about to close. So that's a pretty cool option. So you got sensors here, your garage opening, how many times it open, if there's motion detected here. So let's see if that works. Oh, yep, I'm moving around and detected it, so that's pretty cool. Tells you if the motor is running. It tells you if there's any obstructions. If it's synced up to the network, and the wall button, I'm guessing since we didn't run it to the wall button, it doesn't see it, because the second method you could run this device tapped on a wall, but since it's not, that's why it says it's unknown. You got your configuration, so you get to resync, factory reset door timing, restart, toggle only. I'm not sure what that is. And then you got diagnostics here, device ID, the home version, heat free. I'm not sure what that is. Your IP address, your reboot reason, power on reset, the uptime, and the Wi-Fi signal. So yeah, you get pretty much a nice granular control. With these sensors here, you could run automations. If it sees motion, you could stop the garage, or if there's a certain amount of openings, it could inform you. If the motor's running, it could tell you. So you could run some automations with the sensors here, and you could run automations with the controls. So yeah, as you can see, the lights here work. And then I'm opening the garage right now. So it's opening. I'm going to hit the stop button. So it looks like I'm trying to hit the stop button. It's not stopping. Which is weird. But anyways, it's open right now. Maybe I need to refresh. So let's see. Oh, maybe because it was locked. That's why I locked the controls. Okay, so it's unlocked. So now I'm gonna put it down. It seems like the lock and unlock is only for the stop button. So if it's on right now, it's unlocked, as you can see, and I hit the stop button, it worked, right? But now when I hit the down button, it goes down, and when I hit the up button, and I hit the stop button, or actually maybe the stop button's a little wonky. I don't know. Let me reset. Okay. So now I'm going to close it. Go down. I'll hit the stop button. Oh, it looks like the stop button does work. Maybe it lags sometimes. But yeah, it looks like you can open it, stop it, close it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So yeah, you get pretty much good granular control off of this unit. And like I said, really easy to install. Just took 2 wires, connect to your Wi-Fi, manually hook up those wires, and then install on the app. Once it's on Wi-Fi, your app sees it, and it's pretty much good to go. And then you could rename this on top here. You could say, my garage opener. You can update it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Really easy to install. Kudos for this company. It's almost as good as the Rat GDO one because it has a nice casing and they include all the hardware with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. if you want to run your garage door locally or run it through automation without using the myQ app, this is definitely the best way to go. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Thank you for watching. Share, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.